Mask mandates could be coming to an end in much of the metro next week. Both Denver and Tri-County Health are deciding on whether to let the mandates expire. And some health officials say it could mean we are turning a corner on this pandemic. Denver 7's Megan Lopez takes a look at the state of COVID right now.
It's a pandemic that was first measured in days, then weeks, then months. Now, 2 years later, COVID seems never ending. But this week, after all that waiting, hope.
We continue to see this clear downward trajectory in the number of cases occurring in the state.
During a press conference Thursday, the state announced its data is finally trending in the right direction.
The model is showing that we estimate about 75% of Coloradans are immune to Omicron right now, due both to vaccination and infection.
That immunity is projected to reach 80% or higher by mid-February, but you wouldn't know about all that optimism looking at Colorado's COVID maps. All that red are all those counties with high positivity rates. Elizabeth Carlton from the Colorado COVID modeling team spends a lot of time delving into the data.
We think more people are going to get infected over the next few weeks, so just underscoring the kind of critical moment we're in right now.
Still, she's optimistic.
In the next few weeks, I think things are about to get a lot better.
So is Dr. John Douglas, the executive director of Tri-County Health.
So it's pretty high, but it is going down incredibly rapidly. It's gone down by about 50% in the past, I think, 2 weeks.
Dr. Douglas says those quick drops, along with the vaccines, testing, and treatments, means it might be time to change Tri-County's indoor mask mandates.
I think we are really at a good enough point that it's reasonable to consider relaxing both of those mandates in the very near future.
Denver is considering a similar move, saying in a COVID update this week it will likely allow the public health orders to expire next week. Elizabeth is hoping counties will hold off just a bit longer because those numbers are still so high.
Repealing preventative measures now is probably not a good idea, but in the weeks ahead, it could be something that could be on the table.
But even with all this optimism, a word of warning.
I think everybody just ought to realize this is not a sudden on-off, that a mask mandate is dropped, so we're off to the races. We don't need to take precautions anymore.
Because immunities wane and another variant could always crop up. Megan Lopez, Denver 7.